so happy today to have Amber. I've been seeing so many of your posts on LinkedIn. It's finally great to chat over live stream.
I have found LinkedIn has become my platform for our business communications. I really appreciate being able to continue to get our content out there.
Now, I know that you started on the credit side of things. Yeah, tell me about that.
I did. I had started at the beginning of my career was always in finance and accounting, and I became a credit manager when I was 25 working in distribution. And that time was really an exciting time in California. Where I was working in Northern California, I was based in South Sacramento, but I was learning so much and I had a lot of autonomy in my role, but I really enjoyed the risk management and the relationship building of that with credit.
The credit side, you must have had to have a lot of difficult conversations as well.
A little bit of my trademark is that, I'm very comfortable having those difficult conversations. So important when you can establish a communication and a trust and a dynamic. You can do anything from there. And so that was a big focus of mine, was how can I support the goals of my organization?
Can you give some examples on how you were creative? I'm always curious on how people are creative in terms of getting things through and managing risk.
This time when I was working was through the kind of the financial crisis. We really recognized that the banking situations were not going to be mutable. And so what we needed to do was find a way to still allow that material to be sold.
How did you transition from being on the finance side to now, initially to the marketing and sales side?
It was a conscious pivot when I left credit management. I spent a little bit of time thinking about what I really wanted to do. I had decided to request to fill a position on our city planning commission. I just went full bore into marketing that organization. I jumped into sales. I started doing cold calls. The gentleman that hired me into this industry, Brian Torrey, he had always been my biggest supporter about telling me that I could go farther, do more, go into branch management, go into sales. I just grew so much with so much exposure.
Yeah. Did cold calling come easy?
I found that it was not as bad as I expected. And I knew what I needed to do. And it was just, going through the process. I was elated when I sold my first project. It made me realize how transferable those skills were. The process of what you do with collections and credit management really is transferable into sales.
You're really positive. Have you had to deal with a lot of adversity in your career and your life?
I have been very fortunate. I have had a lot of opportunity. Part of what I did in 2016 was run an unsuccessful campaign for county supervisor. I felt that my professional experience and some of what I bring to the table with my career would be helpful. I think that for me, that was an incredibly adverse experience.
And what message would you send to people that don't understand or know the roofing industry, but are looking to possibly get involved?
I found the roofing industry has been incredibly gratifying for me. It has been absolutely a trajectory that I would recommend. I'm constantly learning new things. I want people to understand there's more than meets the eye with this industry.